Mathematicians, we're going to talk about shapes again today. And I have a shape chart that I want us to take a look at. Let's take a look at these shapes right here. What are they? Yes, they're circles. Now, how are they all alike? They're all curved, I agree. No straight sides. I agree. Are they different? Yeah, this one's blue and these are white and they're different shapes, but they're all circles. Well, let's now take a look at these. Well, let's study them. What are they? They are triangles. Now, what is the same about all of these triangles? That's right. They have 3 vertices. 1, 2, 3. Will you count another one to make sure? Yeah, those are those corners. Yes. They also have straight sides, but how many? 3. Let's count this one and make sure. 1, 2, 3. Will you try to count another one and see, does that equal 3 also? Are they different in any way? I agree. Like this one has this point kind of going to the side, and this side seems longer. And this one, they all kind of seem the same. You know, it makes me think though, they must all be triangles because really they need to have 3 vertices or corners and 3 straight sides, do they? Yes. Well, let's take a look at this set of shapes. Whoa, interesting. Ooh, did you notice it says rectangles and squares? I remember squares are special kind of rectangles, but how are they the same? The vertices and straight sides, I agree. So we could count 1, 2, 3, 4 vertices. They all should have 4 vertices or corners. Will you count another one and make sure? And then the straight sides, that was 4 also. I'm going to count this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. You count another one. Yes. Okay, so 4 vertices and 4 straight sides. Oh, but these are the ones that have that's right, the L. Like when the 2 sides come together at the vertex, it makes like that L. Now, there's some differences though here too, right? Yeah, like this one's longer, kind of going to the side, and this one's on its side. And different colors, yeah, but these 2 are squares and these are rectangles. Ah, so a square has equal sides. They're all the same length, but the rectangles aren't, are they? 2 longer sides and 2 shorter sides. Wow. Well, we just took a look at these different shapes. And you know, we're getting pretty good at naming these shapes and describing them. But today I want to teach you that we can not only name them and describe them, but we can make them too. Let me show you what I mean. Mathematicians, I'm going to use my document camera again. So I'm here and I'm here. Today we're also going to use a string to make the shapes, and we're going to use our fingers to help us too. So if you have a string at home like this, and maybe you could even ask somebody to help you knot it, you could press pause and do that now. You know, I was even thinking, if it's not a piece of string, it could be like a shoelace or like a piece of dental floss. Yeah. All right, press pause and go grab that if you can. Did you grab it? Well, if you weren't able to, it's totally not a big deal because you can watch me too. Now this is going to be a little tricky, but I feel like you may be able to help me with it. Right now, I just have my piece of string, and we're going to actually try to create a triangle. All right, This is a little tricky because we're going to use our fingers. Now we know that a triangle has how many vertices? 3. So I'm going to use 3 fingers as my vertices, I should say. One is just a vertex. All right, so I'm going to try to move the string to make a triangle, and my 3 fingers are going to be the vertices. Whoa. All right, so I'm going to put 2 down here. All right, those are my 2 fingers, 2 vertices, but I need a 3rd one, so I'm going to put this one up here, and I'm going to stretch it out. Can you see my triangle? Whew. Now, if you have somebody near you that could do this with you, it may be a little easier. You need 3 fingers, and because it's 3 vertices. Now, if you have 3 friends, you each could get a part of the string. You'd need a much longer one, so you could be distanced, but you could each hold the string to make the 3 vertices. How many straight sides do I have? Can you count them? Did you count 3? Now, what happens if I move this vertex a little bit? Is it still a triangle? It is, isn't it? What if I move it this way? Is it still a triangle? It is. Even though I moved this vertex up, it's still a triangle. And look, I've got 3 fingers helping make that triangle. It is a little tricky, isn't it? Well, now I thought maybe we could make a rectangle. How many vertices do we need for a rectangle? Yes, we need 4. Okay, so I'm going to try 2 fingers on both hands to make a rectangle. And then we have to have those 4 straight sides, right? Okay, so I'm going to make a straight line here. Then I'm going to try to spread it out. Did I do it? This is tricky. Again, if you've got a friend and you can distance, or there's someone in your family that could do this with you, it would be kind of fun. Now, if I were to move them out like this, is this a special kind of rectangle? Yeah, it's a square. So my 4 fingers make the vertices, and the string is making the 4 straight sides. Oh my goodness. And we can move it. And look, do we still have a rectangle? Yes. Our 4 fingers are making the vertices, and our string is making those straight sides. We have to be careful because we have to really make those straight sides, right? Not make them curved. Now, let's take a look at if we just try to make a circle. Ooh, take a look at that. Did I need to use any of my fingers for the circle? No, because it's a curved shape, isn't it? Yeah, it doesn't have any straight sides. How about that? You know, this was a little challenging, but I'm super impressed that you stuck with it with me and we gave this a try. Now, I was wondering, what shape was the most difficult to make? I think it was the rectangle and the square because it took 4 fingers, because there was 4 vertices. What do you think? Did this help you think about shapes and the different things that make them special? It helped me a whole lot. You know, mathematicians, I hope that you'll remember from our time together today that we can not only name shapes and describe them, that we can also make them. And you worked really hard today to help me by using our string. I hope that you'll still be on the lookout for shapes around you and even try to create some.